Crochet and More. My name is Jeannie, and today I will be showing you how to make this linked double crochet. It is a stitch that you are utilizing double crochets in a different way and linking them together to eliminate the gaps in between the stitches. You'll need some yarn of your choice, crochet hook of your choice, and a pair of scissors to cut your yarn when you're done with your sample swatch or whatever you're going to be using to make this stitch with. Now I will show you how I am able to keep my edges straight compared to here. This I did chain 3 before I turned, and then I said let me try a chain 2, so I chained 2, and it keeps your edges really straight. So from the get-go we'll just be chaining 2. I am going to use some Estelle yarn suds. It is a crafting cotton. I got this in a Mary Maxim kit. It is 74 meters, 100% cotton, and it obviously is orange. So I am going to use a 5mm crochet hook. Now I will be doing this the width that I need for a kitchen scrubby. Now, if you want to follow along with me for that and make you a kitchen scrubby, the front part of a kitchen scrubby, feel free to do so. But to do this stitch, you need any multiples and add 3 to the end of it. And you'll understand why those 3 are important when we get our chain done. So go ahead and get your yarn, and I'll meet you back here at the table. All right, so I am going to chain 15 plus 3. All right, so I have chained 18 chains. Now what we're going to do, if you prefer to work in the back bar, that is fine. You would just start in the second bump on the second chain. But because I'm turning this into a kitchen scrubby and I always go around with a single crochet row, I'm going to work in the top part of my chain here. So we're not going to wrap our yarn. We're simply going to insert our hook into that second chain from our hook and pull up a loop. Insert into the next chain and pull up a loop. You will have 3 loops on your hook. Route and pull through those first 2 loops. Route and pull through the last 2. That just created our first double crochet. Now right here, you see this slant bar right here, and you see this one. We're going to work underneath both of those bars that I have this darning needle inserted under. Do not wrap your yarn. Insert your hook underneath the first one and underneath the second one. Route and pull up a loop. You will have 2 loops on your hook. Go into the next chain and pull up a loop. You now have 3 loops. Now route and pull through 2. Route and pull through 2. We just connected the first double crochet to that second double crochet. And you'd identify your bar right here and the next one right there. And that is what we will be working under. Do not route. Go underneath that top bar, that bottom one, route, and pull up a loop. Insert into the next stitch and pull up a loop. 3 loops on your hook, route, pull through 2, route, and pull through 2. Top bar, and I call this a side bar. Route, pull up a loop, go into the next chain and pull up a loop, route, pull through 2, wrap, and pull through 2. And as you can see, as we're working, we're not forming any spaces in between. Go underneath that top bar, the side bar, pull up a loop, go into the next chain, pull up a loop, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, and pull through 2. And that is what you will do until you get to the end, and I'll meet y'all when I have 1 stitch left. Okay, so I made it to the end. I have 1 stitch left, and we're going to work it just like we have been. Go underneath that top bar, go through that side bar, and pull up a loop. Go into that last chain, pull up a loop, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, and pull through 2. And we have just completed our foundation row. Now, what we're going to do now is chain 2, 1 and 2. Turn your work. This is our first chain, this is our second chain. We're going to insert in the bottom, in that second chain, and pull up a loop. Go into that very first double crochet and pull up a loop. 3 loops on your hook. Wrap, pull through 2, wrap, and pull through 2. And that is going to keep our edge straight. Go underneath that top bar, that side bar, and pull up a loop. Go into the next double crochet. Pull up a loop, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, and pull through 2. And you're just going to repeat this all the way down the end of the row. Go in that top bar, side bar, and pull up a loop. Go into the next double crochet, pull up a loop, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, and pull through 2. So go ahead and repeat this until you get to the end, and I'll meet y'all when I get to the end of this row. Okay, so I made it to the end of the row, and this is what it should look like now. It is a reversible stitch as well. What you see on one side, you will also see on the other side of the work. So now what you're going to do to move up to the next row is chain 2, turn, go into the second chain at the base of your first double crochet, and pull up a loop. Go into the top of that first double crochet and pull up a loop. Then wrap, pull through 2, wrap, and pull through 2. Again, it's keeping our edges nice and clean and straight. Go underneath that top bar, that side bar, and pull up a loop. Go into the next double crochet and pull up a loop, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, and pull through 2. And just continue that until your piece gets as big as you would like it to be. And I am going to continue doing this until I get it the size that I need for my face scrubby. I'm sorry, for my kitchen scrubby. And I will meet y'all back when I have made my little rectangle square shape into the size that I need it for my Kitchen Scrubby and show y'all what it looks like. So continue working back and forth in rows underneath that top bar, that side bar, pull up a loop, insert into the next stitch, pull up a loop, wrap, pull through two, wrap and pull through two until your piece is the size that you want it to be. And that is all it is to it, y'all. Pretty simple, right? And you get this nice compact fabric without all the gaps that you see in regular double crochet. There it is. And if you look, you have this line going across here and here. Now if I flip it over, you're only going to see it here. Now as we do the next row, then you'll have two. It is a reversible stitch. So let me show you how to move up to the next row one more time. Chain two and turn. This is our first chain, second chain, go into that second chain and pull up a loop. Go into the top of this very first double crochet and pull up a loop. Wrap, pull through two, wrap and pull through two. Top bar, side bar, pull up a loop. Go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. Wrap, pull through two, wrap and pull through two. Next top bar, side bar and pull up a loop. Go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, wrap, pull through two and wrap and pull through two. And that's all you do. You continue that, working it back and forth in rows, and I'll meet y'all when I have this as big as I need it to be. Okay, so I made this as big as I want it for my Kitchen Scrubby, and now I am working on the back part of it. Now I use, this is the Premier washi. It is orange and white. It's two strands put together and it's 100% polyester. Now anytime I make a Kitchen Scrubby, I always use half double crochets. And the reason being is I find that I can get into the stitches better. And one thing about this yarn is it makes everything about crochet forgiving. Because if you mess up, guess what? The yarn's going to hide your mistake. So you don't have to worry about this being perfect or anything like that. Just try not to miss a stitch. And if you cannot get in the actual hole, in the top part of the stitch itself, just go beside it. And I will make this as big as my Kitchen Scrubby, and then I will join them together with a single crochet around. So once I get this made, I'll come back and I'll show y'all how I do that. Okay, so I have this made. Now what I'm going to do is determine which side I want to put it on. And I'm going to do it on the opposite side of these tails because I'm going to crochet over all these tails. Now I could have left my yarn connected, but I don't like to start in the corner. And what I'm going to do is take my orange yarn now. And I'm going to go to a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. And I'm going to go in any stitch and just simply work a single crochet. And I'm going to do it from the right side, from this side of my work, not the back side. And I like doing the scrubby on the back instead of joining it with the yarn, because I like having a smoother surface to use as well. I have a glass top stove, so, and these scrubbies work really good on cleaning the glass top. And I'm just going in every stitch, putting one single crochet to connect the two. Now I do put a handle on mine. I like having a strap that goes across for me to put my hand under. All right, I'm here to this corner. So if I can keep the yarn on the hook, I'm going to work 2 double crochets in that corner, and I'm going to chain 1 and come to this one and work 1, and then just evenly space them out down this side the best you can. And I'm going to grab this tail and crochet over it as I go. And I will do this all the way around until I get back here. And I'll meet y'all when I get back there. Remember, put 2 and then chain 1 in every corner. Okay, so I made it here to where I started, and I'm going to simply join there with a slip stitch, chain 1, and cut my yarn. Now that one we will have to weave in, but this is what it looks like. And I'm just cutting my tails that was still hanging. So you have this back side that is scrubby and the front side that is your cotton. And I will take a strap and run it from side to side, or I can put my hand under and we can scrub some dishes clean. So thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all like this, and I cannot wait to see what y'all decide to make with the linked double crochet. Till next time, be kind, remember to smile. See y'all in the next one.